and we're looking. And there's one there waving a double wave right in the doorway there. It is 7 o'clock. Gary, are you with us this morning?
Jim, I'm with you in spirit. In spirit, yes I am. But actually, I am laying in my luscious bed with the new pillow that my youngest daughter bought me for Father's Day. And it is a wonderful pillow, and it's so soft. My eyes are closed. The landscape of the back of my eyelids is magnificent. It is such a dreamy, dreamy feeling. It feels so good. How about you? Over.
Well, I'm sitting here waiting to talk to everybody and wake them up and make them smile and see what the traffic is. So it's Brian and Randy in the brake truck and Jim. I don't know if Jim, if he's headed north or not. But I need a fearless leader without a pillow under his head and without checking his eyelids for cracks, up with the log on the computer, find his way to the radio, and take over and smooth things out. You know where I could find anybody like that? WB8VMW.
Well, Jim, no, Fred's not here this morning. No, he isn't. So you're stuck with me, I guess. Good morning, Sarah and friends. CQ, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz PL 114.8 positive offset. This is a controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. Please direct traffic through net control. Emergency and priority traffic is welcome to break into this net at any time. This morning, your net control operator is, yeah, you guessed it, Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra. The name here is Gary. Yeah, Jim. Yeah, it's another one of those days, buddy. Anything else for the net before we call on Brian to lead us off? This is almost like the national anthem you're going to be doing now. And then Brian gets to lead us off. What do you think? Jim, can you tell that lovely wife of yours that thank you for those wonderful waves that she keeps sending my way? It is much appreciated. WB8VMW, AAHCS. Brian, stand by.
Well, I don't know. It sounds like you got into the custom select this morning. Somebody wound your tail up pretty good. So you're sounding good, so I'm going to back out and watch the dust fly as you go through this morning's poor people out there waiting to hear a cool comment collected and somebody with their tail all wound up, ready to take them on. So, Mr. Chipper, with Judy's double waves, you can't go wrong. All righty. Everybody stay safe, stay well, and be nice to him. He's wound a little tight this morning, and I don't want to break his mainspring. WB8VMW. It's all yours. Back to net.
All right, Jim. Well, that old mainspring's already broken. All right. It was the beer. I had a really nice beer last night. It's called, we went to Hi-Ho Brewery in Cuyahoga Falls. They have a beer. It's a really nice IPA. It's on the lighter side. It's called Bossy Lady. I'm used to that. Yeah. And anyway, it was quite tasty. All right, Jim, let's get this show on the road. KD8VMM to lead us off. AA8CS. Good morning, Brian. What say you, sir? And what do we have to look forward to out there?
Hey, good morning, Gary. Everybody in the net. It's overcast skies. A little tad cooler than yesterday. I had 49 this morning. So I don't know what's going on. Yesterday, deer jump out in front of me, and then this morning, they're out moving. So, and other than that, smooth running Akron, and that's about what I have. So not much going on. So looked nice yesterday in the afternoon. Cleared out, so I think we're getting some rain today in the afternoon, but tomorrow looks nice in the weekend. So other than that, allergies are picking up, so trees are really putting out the pollen and stuff. So, and that's what I have. So have a good one, and talk to you tomorrow. KVMM, I'll be clear.
All right, Brian, thanks for that, and thanks for being here on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. Good to hear you this morning, and splendid report, by the way. Yeah, we're liking that. Yeah, sorry about the deer, though. Yeah, that's not fun. That is never fun. All right, we're going to clear with VMM. Brian, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk to you again tomorrow for a fabulous Friday. Let's see, KE8TLB in the brake truck. I think this is your short Friday, isn't it, Randy? AA8CS.
Good morning, everyone. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB, raining in the brake truck. Gary, man, you're teasing me. It's, I think today's Thursday. I don't think it's Friday. I hope it's Friday. But yeah, I work short day tomorrow, and looking forward to that. I didn't like the tailgate, the way the tailgate turned out on my truck, so yeah, I've been sanding it down. I sanded the whole thing down, and I'm going to try to throw some paint on it this weekend. So yeah, that's what I got going on. So yeah, I'll start on it tomorrow afternoon when I get home, and then I got to try to cut the grass sometime this weekend. So appreciate you getting me in, Gary, and hope everyone has a terrific Thursday. And this is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB, raining in the brake truck. 73 and God bless. Thanks, Gary. You're a groovy cat.
I was waiting for that, Randy. Thanks for that. Hey, you should have a nice weekend. My prognosticator says Friday. Well, you know what? I lost a day again this week. Last week I lost a day, too. Weird. Chronology, obviously, not my strong suit. Yeah, we should have sunshine and 0% chance of rain starting tomorrow. Hey, there's a cloud there, so I guess that means it's going to be cloudy today. Imagine that in Ohio. I would never imagine that. All right, let's get our mobiles and short time in here. Mobile, if you're mobile or on a short leash, come on down. This is your opportunity. AA8CS is standing by.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango, mobile and short time. Good morning, Gary.
Whiskey 8, Mike Papa Golf, mobile.
All right. We had a bit of a collision in the beginning. Craig, you won. AA8CT mobiles in there. Jim, W8MPG mobiles in there. I think there was another station, unless that was you and Craig there, Jim. Did I miss anybody?
Okay. WF mobile. Romeo Hotel uniform. Doug mobile. KE8 OWX mobile.
All right, we picked up KE8OWX and RHU. Stand by. We are going to get this done. AA8CT to take it. Craig, good morning. Are you going to work?
AA8CS. Morning, Gary. No, I am retired. I just get up in the morning and I'm one of these crazy people. I'm headed for a spin class. So it starts at 7:30 and I'm about 10 minutes out. So, yeah, no. And if Jim's still here, I've got a very early meeting and I'm heading south tomorrow. So I won't be on either the pre or your net, which I'm sorry to say with you doing 4 in a row, you need a big compliment. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to you, say good morning to all of the Barometer Netters out there, wishing them safe journeys, and make somebody smile because it'll make you feel better. Thank you for what you do, Gary. We do appreciate it. And 4 in a row, wow, what can I say? 73s.
All right, Craig. Well, safe travels tomorrow. And I thought you were retired. That's what spawned the question, I suppose. Yeah, that sounds good. Anyway, safe travels tomorrow, as I said, and you enjoy your day because it's thoroughly terrific. So have one. Yeah, it's free. I don't charge for them. I don't. All right, clearing with CT, W8MPG mobile to take it. This is AA8CS on this end.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, everybody on the net. Making my way to work. We're fighting through the traffic here on the construction on 21. A little slow this morning, but not too bad. I still think it's better than trying to fight through the mess over there on Route 8. So, plus this is a prettier drive, so I like taking this way. Guardians picked up another win yesterday, and still hoping the Cavs are going to get this turned around so they can make further progress in the playoffs. No fog this morning like it was the last 2 days. It's clear this morning, so a little better drive. Back to you, Gary. Everybody have a great day. W8MPG.
W8WKY.
All right, Jim. Yeah, no kidding. The Cavs really need to go to Indiana and win 2 games there. They really do. If they lose and go down 3-0, there's never been an NBA team that's come back from a 3-0 playoff deficit to win. 3-1, yeah, they've come back. As a matter of fact, the Cavs came back with LeBron over Golden State, and I'm sure we all remember that. They were down 3-1 and came back and won. So, but that ain't going to happen if they go down 3-0. It's not going to happen. It's a little disappointing, although the games have been really fabulous, if you like basketball, that is. All right, Jim, good to hear you this morning. You take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. KE8OWX, take it. AA8CS, good morning. What's up with you, Thomas?
Good morning, Gary. We're doing okay. I didn't get a chance to make coffee, so we're sprinting to the office to make that, and I got a banana nut muffin, so looking forward to that with my cup of coffee. I don't have anything else. Kind of gray this morning, kind of chilly. We're hoping the sun comes out, warms it up. KE8OWX, back to net control.
All right, Thomas, very good, sir. I got to tell you, that's brave, going out with no coffee. I'm sure you're going to look for the first coffee oasis and nail it and get yourself some. I'm sure that's going to happen. I get the coffee pot out and programmable pot, and I make it the night before. I have to do that. There's no going on the air without coffee. I've only done that one time. Yeah, it's not good. You think these regular nuts are bad? Oh, baby. All right. Yeah, you should hear me without coffee. KE8OWX, we're going to clear with you. Romeo Hotel Uniform, just need the rest of your call. Good morning, and thanks for stopping by.
Kilo India 4, Romeo Hotel Uniform, Doug motoring on his way to work here to do what I call the fourth day of the hostage situation, since it's a thoroughly terrific Thursday and not too much going on. Hopefully the sun will come out and dry things up and we can get to some lawn mowing this weekend. And with that, we'll turn it back to Ned, KI4RHU.
All right, Doug, very good. KI4RHU in the log. Thanks for that, and thanks for your patience this morning. I'm going to take my prognosticator to heart here and let it dry out until at least tomorrow. I'll go survey the situation. I was able to cut the grass on Monday, so yeah, got it cut on Monday, which meant that it was a messy cut, but nevertheless it was cut. So if things dry out, I can do a decent cut with a little drier lawn, that's for sure. All right, we're going to clear with you, Doug. You have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and we'll do this again tomorrow. Yeah, fabulous Friday. You got to love it. KI4RHU, we'll clear with you. And that's the bottom of that particular list. Let's get some outliers in here. K5CFY. Ray, good morning. We had a bit of an internet issue yesterday afternoon. I didn't get a chance to talk to you, although I did come back to just say hello, and that's when I realized that the internet was out at the repeater site. K5CFY, AA8CS.
AA8CS and the group, K5CFY. Good morning, Gary. Thanks for getting our Thursday started off great. Good to hear you in there, and good to hear you on the Border Breaker Net. By the way, Saturday is going to be an all Ohio Border Breaker Net. We got our semi-annual dog and burger burn, so we're all the net controllers going to be out there eating hamburgers and hot dogs, and Mr. Just Nick and Andy are going to do the Border Breaker Net Saturday, so I'm looking forward to that. And with that, I'll give it back to you, Gary. Again, we definitely appreciate everybody, all the net controllers up there, keeping the Barometer Net going, getting my day started off every day. So we'll say 73 to you, Gary. Everybody have a great day. K5CFY.
K5CFY, AA8CS. Ray, I got to tell you, buddy, from Eastern Time to Central Time, you being here is much, much appreciated. Don't know how you do it, but boy, I'll tell you, it is appreciated. Good to hear you. And wow, dog and burger burn. I like it. I like the sound of that. You take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk again soon. All right, let's see if Nancy's tuning in. KI5OZZ, the Oz. Good morning, Nancy. What say you? And Jacksonville, you're on deck.
AA8CS, good morning to you and the rest of the Barometer netizens. It's great to hear everyone out there, and looking forward to a busy day. Going to go into town and run around and do appointments and so on like that. And I broke a shovel last night, so I got to snoop around and see if there's another one in the shop, or if I need to run to Home Desperate and snaggle me another one. So with that, I'll pass it back to you, and thanks for doing the net. Fine business as always. Good to hear everyone. 73 KI5OZZ.
KI5OZZ. Nancy, you broke a shovel? I have to ask, how's the other half? Over? And I'm not talking about the shovel.
Well, he is making it to work, and I kind of had to run to his rescue yesterday morning because he had a flat on the way to work. So, and he was ill-prepared and did not have the proper tire iron. So, yeah, the shovel had nothing to do with the other half, but everything to do with the elderberries that were rather stubborn to get out of the ground. So, back over to you, KI50ZZ.
All right, Nancy. Well, I am very pleased to hear that. And if you heard that big noise coming from the east, that was a collective sigh of relief. All right, Nancy. Good luck with those elderberries. Yeah, got to break a shovel over them. Okay. We'll talk to you again real soon, kiddo. You take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, because it is thoroughly terrific. All right, Wendy and Rod's coming up here. K8JAX with W8JAX, or vice versa. And we cannot forget about K9LUCY. Good morning. This is AA8CS.
Well, good morning there, Gary, and to all on the net and to the listeners. This is W8JAX, Portable Pedestrian, and Miss Wendy is with me here this morning, along with Miss Lucy on our walk.
Good morning, Gary, and everyone on the net. This is K8JAX, and we're having a good morning down here watching the geese and the goslings. We got two families here, one with three older geese, goslings, and then one with two little babies. So sort of interesting to watch the animals around here. Hope you have a wonderful Thursday there, Gary.
We have a tranquil day again here, so maybe this is Tranquil Thursday. I don't know. I know Tuesday was such. But we did have a good thunderstorm yesterday, dumped over an inch of rain down here. And right now we have 69 degrees going up to the mid-80s. And last night on our final walk of the day, it was a beautiful light show out across the ocean there. The storm had come from west to east and was out over the ocean, and in the late evening there, just beautiful watching the flashing lightning there off in the distance. But anyway, we're getting excited here. We are doing some balcony farming here. We actually have a tomato plant that has over a dozen tomatoes on it already, and we're getting anxious to see when they ripen up here. So it's our first attempt to do balcony farming in Florida. Anyway, with that, I'll turn it back to Net. Everyone have a great day. W8JAX.
All right, Rod, good to hear you this morning. Wendy, always a pleasure. You guys enjoy Tranquil Thursday. Yeah, do that. I almost lost Thursday. I was telling Randy that he was going to have a short day today. He said I was teasing him. Yeah, I wish that was the case. It was just my senility showing through again. All right, Rod, Wendy, you guys take care and enjoy the day, regardless of if you want it to be tranquil or terrific. Either way is a winner. All right, you guys take care. Clearing with the JAXs. I heard Chuck this morning, KB8LJ, talking about cutting the grass or mowing the lawn or now mowing the grass. I do have a theory there, Chuck. I do have a theory. I think cutting the grass means that you're out, you got some grass, you have a bunch of weeds as well, and you just got to cut it down. So you just go out and cut the grass. Now, excuse me, if you mow your lawn, that means that it's a cultivated work of art, and it needs and requires mowing. No weeds, just lawn. It needs mowed. Now, the third option, mowing the grass. Mowing the grass is a hybrid. It's a wannabe lawn. When you mow the grass, it's a wannabe lawn. So there you go. That's my interpretation, Chuck. What say you? KB8LJ to take it. AA8CS.
AA8CS in the group from KB8LJ. Gary, I think you may be on top of the whole situation, but I have a simpler theory. Since I have family ancestry that goes back to farming, and farms have hay fields, and you go out and mow the hay. And people with urban backgrounds, I think, wind up saying that they've got to cut the grass because they're thinking in urban terms. And I will also make a quick comment about our friend Fred down there in, I think it's Belize, where he's out checking out all of the sharks. And it seems to me we really should have heard from him, because there's no reason why he couldn't have had an HT with him and the DV switch in it, which is an abortion of a piece of software, but it does kind of work. And all he'd have to do is kind of a biblical style, get swallowed by a whale, and he could get on Allstar and give us a complete report about what it's all like. So, KB8LJ, back to net.
All right, Chuck, very good. Maybe. But I certainly hope he doesn't get swallowed by a whale. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. No. I don't want to do this every week. Okay. Boy, was that selfish. Yeah, it was. All right, this next round, we're going to pencil in MNT, NAWS, and AGW. Who else wants to join us? Let me know if you're mobile or short time. We'll try to accommodate your needs. This is AA8CS, and I am standing by for your call.
Kilo Foxtrot 8G, Brian and Norton. Good morning, Gary.
Please copy November 7, Victor Alpha.
Kilo Echo 8, Oscar X-Ray, KE8 VOX, Scott Vermillion.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8SLG, Nick, down the farm. Slow down, everybody.
Let's try it again, KC8FQV. Don't know, we got stumbled on.
Kilo Echo 8, This is Kilo Juliet 5, Delta India Tango. This is Matthew, Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Papa.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar Joe and Willoughby.
This is November 3, Foxtrot Oscar Lima. Short time, just checking in.
November 8, Yankee Mike Yankee John, in and out.
Please copy
November 8,
Echo 8,
Bravo
Uniform,
Alpha
India
Yankee,
Bravo,
N-A-G-A-Y,
John
Dolphin
Mobile.
Stoke.
If you could go throw me somewhere in the middle of the pack, please. I got to jump out and grab a pickup real quick for work.
Kilo 8, Papa Julie Whiskey, K8PJW.
All right. right, let's see what we have here. The aforementioned MNT, WS, and AGW. Brian was in there dominating the airways as he normally does. KF8G, good morning, Brian. Good to hear you. N7VAN, KE8VOX, KD8SLG, KC8FQV, KJ5DIT, KF8DTP, N8JKO, Joe, good morning. N3FOL, short time, we'll get right to you, buddy. Hang loose for just a second. N8YMY, KE8UIB, we'll get to you in a couple minutes there, John. Got your message. N8BAY, K8, no, yeah, I think. You know, it's tough when you can't even read your own writing. That's probably UY, I'm thinking. I don't even know. Jeez Louise. K8PJW is also in there. Who did I miss?
Kilo Charlie 8.
KD8, CSH, Randy and Akron.
Marty, Mobile, in and out.
K8EHG Mobile, in and out.
Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec.
All right, not too awfully bad there. Marty, I need your call. I know you were in and out. I caught that, but I do need your call if you would. I got you, Mike, KE8EHG, and YUQ. You're in the log as well. Marty, come back, please.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV.
W8WKY.
Alrighty, sir. Thank you for that. Appreciate your patience this morning. KC8NOV got you in the log. All right. I think we got a lineup. Let's see what we can do with it. Let's see. N3FOL. Short time. Go ahead. This is AA8CS.
Yeah, AA8CS and 3FOL returning. Handle here is Mike. This morning I was searching for Allstar hubs and I found this. So I'm a first time check. And I would like to say 7-3 to all. And I noticed there are a lot of 8s on the air. So good morning to everyone. From November 3, Foxtrot, Oscar Lima. Over. Back to net.
All right, Mike. Thanks for stopping by on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. The name here is Gary. My call, AA8CS. This is the Barometer Net, originating in Doylestown, Ohio. That is just southwest, I guess, of Cleveland. Of Akron. It's southwest of Cleveland as well. But anyway, welcome, and don't be a stranger. We're here. We are here Monday through Saturday at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m. Eastern, so don't be a stranger. All right, we're going to clear with FOL. Let's see. We're going to hang loose with UIB. Let's pick up Brian, see what he's up to. KF8G. I don't think I have any other mobiles in here. Mike, KE8EHG was in there. Okay. Yeah. Brian, you're up. KF8G. Good morning.
You know, I'm kind of semi-impressed. You know, that was quite a mess of call signs there. And my limited experience with All-Stars, you can hear somebody underneath of you, so there's no need to keep talking. But, I don't know. For first thing in the morning, considering how you're barely awake, I think you did pretty decent. But there's always tomorrow. I'm sure it's going to be much, much worse tomorrow. After 4 days in a row, I'm waiting for tomorrow's net. This ought to be fun. Other than that, not much going on. I just got to fiddle around with the house today and get things straightened up. And
Getting quite the ambition to do it. So, I'll turn it back to our barely in net control, fearful, trembling, and white-knuckled, barely awake leader, AHCS KFAG.
All right, Brian. You know, I just love you. I do. I'm telling you. Everyone else thinks I'm a fearless leader, but you got my number. All right, Brian. Thanks for being here, buddy. Do appreciate it. You take care and have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. You deserve it. You do. All right. Let's see. Who else do we have in here? Let's mix it up a little bit. How about K8AGW? Dan, are you there? AAHCS and N7VAN, you're on deck.
K8AGW here, and top of the morning to everybody. Very good morning, and well, I was looked out before. It was cloudy and cool and calm up here on the north coast, so good to hear everybody, and you're doing a terrific job there, Gary, amongst the collisions and everything else, and you're doing an excellent job. Always good to hear you. Thanks for keep me on the list and get me in here, and hopefully we'll keep you busy with 50 check-ins again. So I like all the good participation, and but I understand the licensing this past weekend. Everybody did well up there, and no failures and upgrades, new hams, and new people in the hobby. So it makes the old man feel good. Know that there's newcomers. So if you're a newcomer listening, hit that PTT and say good morning to us and with a few comments. So. New hams are always welcome, aren't they, Gary? Mr. 73, everybody, and very good morning to Dick and Susan, the whole K8 group. And Mama Fran got up early this morning, got the wash all done and dried and put away, and she's doing well. So all's well up in the home front. So with that, K8AGW clear, and send it back to net control.
K8AGW on the North Coast. Good morning, Dan. I got to tell you, always a pleasure talking to you. Mama Fran's doing well, I'm sure, and and it's peaceful on the North Coast. So thank you for that, and thank you for being the purveyor of the North Coast there, Dan. We do appreciate it. And yeah, you're on the nice list, obviously. All right, Dan, take care. I need somebody on the nice list to counteract the rest of you. Oh, I guess that wasn't that funny. All right, let's see. I gotta get Randy in here. I don't know that I called you back, Randy. KD8ZSH to take it. AAHCS. Good morning. KD8ZSH, AAHCS, I heard you in there, but I don't know that I called you back, which is an error on my part. Are you still there? All right, maybe he'll check in later, or I'll circle back and pick him up. We'll do it one way or the other. Okay, N7VAN, Brian, you're up. This is AAHCS. Scott, VOX, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all the net. Yeah, thanks for taking my call. I am on short time right now, so I got to jump in the building here in a second. Just wanted to echo something that KB8LJ mentioned about getting swallowed by a whale. There was probably about 6 months back, a father and son off the coast of Chile, I believe, were kayaking. The father had a GoPro, and he was able to capture a whale actually come up and it swallowed his son and the kayak whole, and then realized its mistake and spit them both out. And it was just kind of one of those once-in-a-lifetime, I don't know if it's an opportunity or freak accident or something like that, but yeah, when you're in the ocean, you share it with some very big creatures. So that's all I got to say. Everybody, have a great day. I'll turn it back over to Net. This is N7VAN 73 all.
Wow, that's a crazy story. Got to tell you, even if they were just curious and wanted to just sniff around, can you imagine? No, I can't. No, I can't. All right, Brian, thanks for being here this morning. N7VAN, we're going to clear with you. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. In the meantime, we'll do this again tomorrow. Yes, we will. K8VOX to take it, AA8CS, and KC8FQV. Mark, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott. Just down the shoreline from Dan there, and pretty nice day. Got 49 degrees already. No rain the past 2 days. Barometer's at 30.09. The wind's out of the north-northeast at 7, so that's giving us about 3-foot rollers on the lake here. This northeast wind keeps up, they'll probably start whitecapping here pretty soon. But with that, and the mud line is so far out, I can't even see where it ends. And the lake temperature is 52 degrees. So, hey, the lake's warmer than the air today. That doesn't happen too often, but no fog, so it's not that much warmer. But pretty busy day yesterday. Got my e-bike fixed and back on the road again. Was happy with that. Went into the big city of Cleveland and to the airport there and picked up my cousin, and no problems there. Got back within a mobile range and made the Norse net, and then getting ready for the beacon net. And my sister's down on vacation down in the Carolinas someplace, but kept on getting alerts and lights flashing at her house, and so I had to get back up and get my shoes on and drive over there at I don't know, it must have been about 10 to 10 or something like that, and I didn't get back in time for the beacon net until Miss Lucy was KF8YUK was giving the answer to the trivia question, so I kind of missed out on that, but otherwise it's a good day. Didn't get much sleep. That and my tri-band bass antenna showed up yesterday, so might fool around with that today a little bit, maybe change out the dual band antenna and put that up and see how that works. And but otherwise that's it. Another tranquil day of lake living. So that's all I got, Gary. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in, and that's it. AA8 Custom Select. This is KE8VOX 73, everyone.
All right, Scott. Sounds like you had quite the day there. Hopefully your cousin arrived safe and sound and all is good and you guys are having a great visit. All right, we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Scott, take care. Enjoy terrific Thursday. And tomorrow is Fabulous Friday. You gotta love Fabulous Friday. Yes, you do. All right, we're going to clear with VOX. Mark, I know I called you next, but stand by. I'm going to see, it's probably time to pick up KE8UIB mobile. John, are you done picking up your... This is AA8CS.
AA8CS from KE8UIB. Good morning, Gary, everybody out there in the net. And, oh, yes, sir, I picked up the delivery for work. I know I'm in work now. I'm in here on Apple Grove, getting ready to hit 43 here in a minute or two, and then it's off to Hartsville. with that, you guys, it's Thursday morning, and it is what it is, you guys. The weekend, that is for sure. It's been a long work week, and feeling it. Time on the press, and definitely ready for the weekend, but I have a lot of chores to do around home. With that, you guys, this is KAH. You live in a 5-hour agreement there for the time. I'm going to hand this back over to Nick.
All right, John, we got you just in time there, big guy. Yeah, you're starting to get a little choppy there at the end. Well, I'm glad you got your delivery picked up, and your long work week is going to be rewarded by a wonderful weekend. Friday we got a high of 58. Saturday we're in the 70s, and Sunday we're in the 70s. All sunshine as far as my prognosticator is concerned. So we're going to have 3 wonderful days of sunshine here. Maybe even Monday, partly sunny. We'll see. No chance of rain, which is good. We got to dry out just a little bit so I can mow my lawn. All right, John, good talking to you, buddy. We'll talk to you again real soon. All right, Mark, you're up. KC8FQV and KA8MNT. Tom, you're on deck.
All right, KC8FQV. Well, yeah, today I'll do a doctor prep today, do that questionnaire thing. For tomorrow, yeah, go for a stress test. I don't know which one it's going to be, but one of them. Yeah, yesterday was a good day. The doctor was very, pleased with. He likes the sensor I'm wearing. He likes it better than the other one. And that, so, but all the numbers were good. So, we had a good, he typed a lot on the computer. We were talking in that. But, yeah, I do more typing on the computer. But I said, and they sort of, it's like, yeah, this is ironing, because they used to write everything. Now they type everything. So you got to put thought through to how to type it. I said, well, there's a plus. If we go somewhere, you're in California, they can read it. So whomever, we have to read it out there, wherever, somewhere. That's the only plus with the computerized system. And, well, of course, then you don't got to worry about any data lost if something happened to the paperwork, because all on the computer. You don't have to take care of it. Someone else's job to take care of to make sure it's there. He just plugs it in, and it's somebody else's worry to keep it wherever. But, yeah, today, I don't know what I'll do. Yeah, lawn mowing probably going to be in store pretty soon again for me. So, but other than that, the cars have got the bus going to Dayton to cars.org. That's the Clark County Amateur Radio Society. And KDA FTS is putting all the things together. Either $50 or $60. It could be $60 now. I know they were talking about raising it. We're giving a discount if you got in early, but I don't know what they're doing there. But hey, you have to get your ticket still on top of that. So before we know it, we'll all be talking about what we got down there. So we'll send it back your way, Gary. Hopefully everyone's doing good at the house there. So, Austin, my brother was in an accident down there in Austin, and the paramedics and that said, a good thing you were in a truck, because a car didn't stop behind him, ran right into him, and the truck hit the car in front of him, and the guy said, yeah, there would have been a couple of people really injured or maybe not even there, because people don't pay attention to what they're on the road. They are daydreaming or whatever. Don't know. And that. So the cars buzzing that. Yeah, that was yesterday. Yeah, I had an app, the Dollar General, I call it the Dandelion store. And the app says there's 1 and 2 in Newberry, and I don't know where the one is at in Newberry. So we'll send it back to the net. You were saying something about chickens or something. Yeah, the chickens are doing good here. They're laying their eggs. So we'll send it back to net, Gary, KC8FQV.
KC8FQV, AA8CS. Let me just make sure everything is still intact. All right, Mark, thanks for all that, and we'll talk to you again soon, I'm sure. KC8FQV, we're clearing with you. KA8MNT, good morning, Tom. What say you, sir?
AA8CS, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Gary, and everybody else that's on the net this morning. Well, let's see. The critters are kind of honkering down. It's a little bit cloudy out there and kind of chilly. It's only 52 degrees. At the dew point at 50, the humidity is 93. We haven't had any rain since midnight last night, and we have had no wind out there whatsoever. The barometer is sitting at 30.07. Today's high is going to be a whopping 62 degrees and cloudy with a 9% chance of rain. So that's what we got to look forward to down here in Canton today. So last night I went to my first CW class, and I got a headache. But we're going to trudge through it and keep practicing and see how long it's going to take me to get on the air that way. So I'm kind of excited to do it. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, I don't know what the big deal is at cutting grass. It's just easier to roll that way. You know, I mean, come on, guys. And let's see, that's about it. We're going to go to our favorite Greek restaurant this morning for breakfast, and that should be about it for the day. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. This is KA8MNT back. You know, don't be worried about your smartphone and TV spying on you. You know, your vacuum cleaner has been gathering dirt on you for years. So with that, I'm going to say 7 threes, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8 Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the Best Actor Award-winning AA8CS.
All right, Tom, thanks for being here this morning. You know, I did like Chuck's thing about mowing the grass or mowing the lawn or cutting the grass. And he made the distinction between urban and rural, which there's something there maybe. So I'll take that. But I like mine too. All right, you have a good one. Tell Linda we said hello, and hey, we got a meeting coming up a week from tonight. Look forward to seeing you guys. All right, we're going to clear with MNT. Let's pick up N8WS, the National Weather Service, for his report. And then we're going to go down to Matthew in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Boy, I'll tell you, that's a mouthful. All right, AAHCS, good morning.
Good morning. Boy, you had a long list this morning. And it's good. Long list this morning. Yeah, it's a pretty day outside, a little on the foggy end, but we're going to enjoy it anyway. Kids have been busy. My littlest ones is wanting to play chess. My wife keeps trying to tell me I've got to teach her how to.
Come here.
But she likes playing with the chess pieces.
Can you cut with that hair? I combed it. So you don't
My middle grandson decided he wanted to play with my radio and is being punished forever and maybe for a little while. The other one's just enjoyed herself, so it's going to be a terrific day. A terrific Thursday. You all have a good day.
All right, Matthew. I can tell you, buddy, is happy kids, happy wife, happy life. There you go. That's my theory anyway. Matt, thanks for stopping by this morning. We do appreciate it. We'll be driving by that tower, that water tower that has Arkadelphia written all the way around it. Yes, it does. All right, Matt, good to hear you this morning. Let's give the National Weather Service another shout here. N8WS. Bill, are you with us? I hope so. Maybe you picked up the wrong microphone. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's give Bill another shout. And Lori, KF8, DTP, you're on deck. All right, nothing from the National Weather Service. We'll have to circle back and see if we can pick them up a little later. KF8, DTP to take it, AAHCS. Good morning, Lori.
AAHCS from KF8, DTP. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net. This one will be kind of short this morning. I just got a text. Truck's on his way. So that means I was kind of just lounging a little bit here because I didn't have to go in until 10:30, 11 o'clock. And, yeah, no. So now I got to do the hustle mode to be out the door in the next 15 minutes. So with that, I'm going to hand the net back over to you, Gary. Thanks for running the net. 7-3, y'all.
All right, Lori. Bump, 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 bump. Do the hustle. Yeah, there you go. All right, Lori. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. You take care. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. All right, we're going to clear with Lori. DIT. I'm sorry, not DIT. Oh boy, DTP. Holy cow. Joe, are you there? N8JKO. And John YMY, you're on deck. Go ahead, Joe. All right, nothing heard. N8YMY. John, good morning. All right, nothing heard. N8BAY. Good morning, Ralph. How are you? And let's see. Who do we need here? We got a couple others here. Anyway, go ahead, Ralph. N8BAY, AAHCS.
This is N8BAY. Good morning, Gary and everyone on the net. Not too much going to happen today, I don't think. I did mow part of the lawn yesterday, but stopped when I started throwing water out the side of the mower. So hopefully it's drained enough overnight that I can finish the lawn today. Anyway, in the middle of doing some WinLink emails at the moment. There's a complicated one I'm trying to work through now, but we'll get there. Anyway, hope everyone has a terrific Thursday, great rest of their week. This is NABAY, back to net control.
You should be able to get to it today, Ralph. There should be I don't know, the prognosticator says cloudy. But you have 3 sunny days coming up in a row with 0% chance of rain. So if you need things to dry out a little bit like I do, I'm going to wait a day or two and see how things fare. Anyway, with that, Ralph, we're going to clear with you. Thanks for stopping by again today. Let's see, Phil, you're up. K8PJW to take it. AAHCS, Philip, YUQ, you're on deck. And KD8SLG, Nick, you're in the hole.
AAHCS, K8PJW, good morning, Gary. And good morning to the Barometer Net out there. Great to hear everyone this morning. Yeah, we're starting the day off here at, let's see, we're at 51. Going up to 69. It's partly cloudy, and barometer still at 3.07. We're the gas conspiracy continues at 329. So today we're headed up. I'm going to attend a scholarship award luncheon for our Rotary Club. We award 3 scholarships to 2 of them to high school students and 1 going into a vocational career, and to kind of give them a boost on their continuing education or vocation. So after that, we're going to jump in the car and head up to Grand Rapids for the weekend. Go see the grand kiddos and then celebrate Mother's Day before we head back home again on Sunday night. So that's our weekend schedule. So I'm going to take a break for time here. So in 1879, George Selden files for his first patent for a gasoline-driven automobile. He ended up receiving a 0.75 royalty for any automobile sold in the U.S. until 1911, when he lost his patent infringement court case to Henry Ford. 1886, Jacobs Pharmacy in Atlanta sells the first Coca-Cola containing cocaine. According to the legend, Dr. Scythe Pemberton, an Atlanta pharmacist, produced the syrup in a brass pot in his backyard. It was first intended as a patent medicine. Today, Coca-Cola is one of the most popular soft drinks and one of the most recognized trademarks. And in 1979, Radio Shack releases TRS-DOS 2.3. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
Nicely done, Phil. Thank you for that report, and thank you for the history lesson. We do appreciate that. And congratulations to your group there on the scholarships. That's just a wonderful thing. You and your groups do fine business work. All right, we're going to clear with PJW. Let's head out to, I think, Wadsworth here, KE8YUQ. Philip, what say you?
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. I'm going to go in on the hay thing. Where I came from, a lot of times I heard them say they were dropping the hay and smoking the grass, whatever that means. And Akron's the only area that you hear the tree lawn referred to as a devil strip. And I was looking at my car insurance, and I can't see where it says anything that the window's covered. If I blow it out shooting the birds, I keep on hitting my rear view mirrors and making a mess all over my vehicle, so I got to figure that one out. Yeah, let's see, what other than that? Not a lot more, so Sierra Charlie 8 Alpha Alpha, backwards to you.
KEAYUQ AA8CS. You know, I never thought about that, Phil. Devil strip, tree line, devil strip. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I don't know. That's something to think about. All right, thanks for being here, Philip, and have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk to you again real soon. Let's see. Who do we got here? We're at the end, back of the bus. Here we go. KD8SLG. Good morning, Nick. How you doing? AA8CS.
AA8CS, KD8SLG. Good morning, Gary, all the Barometer Netizens. Is it my turn already? Fine business this morning, Gary. Great net. Mark, you just about brought down the whole thing. 4 minutes and 20 seconds there, FQV. Everyone with a note had to reset, by the way. All right, let's see. Let's recap today, shall we? Coffee with OWX. That seems like hours ago. You do not want me in here on coffee. I'll come at you like a honey badger on meth. As for lawns, mowing the grass, mowing the lawn, whatever. You know what? If I had my way, I'd go out there with a couple gallons of gas and order a couple of trucks full of river rock and call it a day. But I don't think the dog would appreciate that. And Tom, for your grass, use a grinder. Devil strip is not specific to this area, although I have heard it here more. We used it in Pennsylvania. We called it that because of the borough in State College. You couldn't touch the trees because they belong to the borough. They're in the devil strip. But you had to mow the lawn around them. So you just say it was the devil who had to take care of it. Let's see. 51 sleeps to field day. That's exciting. And everyone should be bowing down to the tech god of Jason for having this all up and running within a couple of hours yesterday. He dropped everything and made it happen. So many thanks to NADI, Jason. We'll see you tomorrow again, Gary. It's KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right, Nick. We can count on you to bring some sanity to the whole thing, right? It's almost like deja vu, or maybe Groundhog Day. I don't know. But yeah, definitely, Jason. We had the club had. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if he texted me last night. I got to tell you, I was beat, and after those 2 luscious beers. No, 3. I had 3. I was so tired last night. I just thought, man, I better go to bed, or I'm not going to be alive tomorrow, or today, I should say. And we'll see about tomorrow. That's still up in the air. All right, thanks, Nick. Do appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, Jason, we had bought some components. Or okayed some components. Jason had stuff ready to go, and he did drop everything. Went out there, got us back online, and that was a stellar job by a stellar individual. I'm glad he's on our team. I'll say that. All right, I'm at the bottom of my list, and where are we? Time 8:08 a.m. That's in the morning for the uninitiated. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. The name here is Gary. The call, AA8CS, and I'm looking for check-ins. Come on down.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel. Repeat, KF8, CXH, John from Strasburg.
N8JKO, Joe and Willie, again.
Yeah, KB8LJ, recheck.
I'll be in. Thanks, Gary.
Whiskey
Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8 HRF, Josh in the mobile under a bridge.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf, K4OG.
All right, we have to do some cleanup on aisle 4 here. KF8 CXH, I got you in the log there. W8 HRF mobile and K4OG. KB8LJ recheck. Stand by, Chuck. There was some others in there I missed. Can you come back, please?
Zulu 8, Tango Golf, KZD. Thanks, Gary.
Okay, the last station, again, I recognize the voice. I should recognize the call, but I don't. I got Tango Golf, and you're cutting in and out again. I should write that down someplace. But at any rate, can you try it again?
Yeah, Zulu 8, Tango Golf, KZD mobile, thanks.
Nick, KD8 SLG, did you get that?
It's Tim, Kilo Zulu 8, Tango Golf, KZ8TG, KD8SLG.
W8WKY.
Like I said, Nick can make everything right. KZ8TG. All right, Tim, thank you for that. I don't think that's a signal strength issue. I think there's something else going on with the node or the phone or whatever. That's my take on it anyway. All right, who else did I miss? This is AA8CS standing by.
NHJKO, once again.
KF8, CFC, Randy, Jonesville, mobile, in and out.
All right, let me pick it up. KF8 CFC mobile, we got you in there, and Joe, we got you as well. I had called you earlier. NHJKO, back to you. Over.
Thank you, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. It was probably at the time I was changing out the battery on this HT. Oh well, it just goes ahead with my usual bad timing. Anyway, all's quiet today. We have 49 degrees up here in Willoughby with a whopping 88% humidity. It is cloudy everywhere I look, and just counting my blessings that we haven't been blown into the sky and out of Kansas. But we're going to have a good day regardless of anything. Had a presentation last night. I did one for Lake County Amateur Radio on 30 tips in 30 minutes for the new technician and general class. It went over well, or I put them to sleep, one of the two. And so I'm going to continue to work with that. Break for time. That PowerPoint presentation is being worked on because after 10 years of attending the Hamcation in Florida, I'm going to get the courage to try to submit a presentation. So we'll see what happens later this year. Otherwise, things are well. Everybody's healthy, and I will send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless, and 7-3. N8JKO, back to Net Control.
All right, Joe. Yeah, sometimes it's just a timing thing. And good luck with the presentation. I know they're pretty picky about what they pick, so our best to you on that endeavor. That's always a lot of fun. All right, N8 JKO, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up our mobile, W8HRF mobile to take it. Good morning, Josh. How are you doing?
A8CS, W8HRF. Good morning, Gary. Good morning to the Barometer Netizens. Gary, what did Bill and 8WS do with the sun? It was so nice to see it yesterday. At least we still have warm weather, which is nice. Heading up to the work, got 53 degrees in the mobile. We got about, I think we have 23 sleeps till POTA. That'll be fun. I don't have too much. Had a fun Beacon Net last night. Was pleased with how the trivia questions shook down. That was nice, especially for the fact I didn't have a trivia question about an hour and a half before the net, but came up with one. So that's good. Anyways, I don't have anything else, so I'll just say good morning to everybody. Have a wonderful, what is it? Is it Thursday? It is Thursday. 7-3 to all. A8CS, W8HRF.
All right, Josh. Yeah, Randy's mad at me. I intimated, actually I said, that he had a short day today. Yeah, TLB. And he said that I was teasing him that it's not Friday, it's Thursday. So last week I lost a day, and looks like this week I tried to lose a day. Josh, good to hear you, and thanks for being here this morning. You take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, because it is a thoroughly terrific Thursday. KB8LJ, your recheck, just stand by. I'm going to put you at the back of the bus here. I want to get these other folks in here. KF8CXH to take it. Good morning, John. How are you doing? And K4OG, you're on deck. KF8CXH, AA8CS. Good morning. All right, nothing heard. K4OG, good morning, Mark.
A8CS, K4OG. Good morning, Gary. Gary, I missed checking in with you all week. I have been listening, just too busy to check in. You know, I guess I should say short time. I just never know what's going to pop up. But I do listen. Just want to give you an opportunity to say any comments my way. I don't have much. I heard VOX looking for an answer to a trivia question, which luckily Josh posts on the Sarah website for the Beacon Net. It's in there. Maybe somebody else already commented, and I wasn't around to hear that. Anyway, good to hear you, Gary. Thanks for running all the nets. I hope Fred found his whale shark. Anxious to hear reports on that. K4OG, back to net.
K4OG, AA8CS. All right, Mark. No worries here, buddy. And I got your forms in the mail. That was interesting. First, I'm thinking, what the heck is Mark sending me in the mail? But nevertheless, there they were. They're looking good, man. They're looking good. So we'll talk. We'll talk for sure. K4OG, we're going to clear with you. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. And next up, we have KZ8TG. Good morning, Tim. Let's see if we can get you in here, buddy. All right, he was probably mobile, and I probably timed him out. Let's try it again. KZ8TG. Tim, are you there? This is AA8CS, with my apologies. All right, nothing heard. We'll say good morning to KF8CFC again. Mobile, this is AA8CS. Stand by, everybody, please.
Gary, hopefully I'm up on the hill far enough for you to hear me. Running a bad antenna. My 2x4 Comet got hit by a low-flying attack turkey on Good Friday, so that's what it is. How are you doing?
Hey, this is KD8SLG. Right before you keyed up, Gary said ask everybody to stand by. He'll be back in a second. So he'll be back in a second. Hang on. KD8SLG, standing by.
All right, AA8CS returning. I apologize for that interruption. I got a phone call from my lovely wife who is out and about at this ungodly hour, and she was lost. So anyway, I think I was saying good morning to KF8CFC, who was in and out. And next up we have, at least to me, I heard you in there, Nick. I'm sure you were giving an explanation of some kind, and I do appreciate that. KB8LJ, your recheck, you are up, sir. If you would like to proceed, go ahead. This is AA8CS.
Okay, this is KB8LJ. I just want to comment on Phil's history lesson this morning because he left out part of the story. It seems that back in the year 1923, a company had applied for a listing on the New York Stock Exchange, and the guys in the exchange were quite enthusiastic about it because they thought that this company was really going to be a knockout company to list. So they got into a discussion of what should they assign to the company for a ticker symbol. And since they felt it would be a knockout, they assigned it the ticker symbol KO. And well, here we are 102 years later, and they were certainly justified because KO was Coca-Cola, and if you had bought a few shares of it back in 1923, you and your kids would all be set for life at this point. So, KB8LJ, back to net.
All right, Chuck, thank you for that supplemental information to the history lesson. That's always fun. We got a little discussion going, just like a very, very enthusiastic classroom. There we go. All right. I'm at the bottom of the list. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. I'm looking for check-ins. Anybody out there would like to stop by and say hello? I'm listening.
This is Alpha Bravo 8, Alpha Victor. Morning, Gary, and everyone on the net.
November 8th, Zulu, X-Ray Bravo, John, N8, ZXB.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8VZA, Eric in Strongsville, Mobile.
All right, we picked up AB8AV and 8 is ZXB, KE8VZA mobile. All right, Eric, KZ8VZA mobile. You got it, buddy. This is AA8CF.
AA8 KCS in the group, KE8VZA, mobile in my way along 71 North. On my way to the Big W. Yeah, you guessed it. Gotta earn another nickel for today. Gotta pay for my food habit. I love to eat. Anyway, gray day here. Very gray. Kind of cool. Got the backyard cut last night behind the old walk-behind mower because my riding mower is temporarily out of commission, but I ordered the parts for it last night. So they'll arrive today, according to the almighty Amazon. So we'll see. We'll see. So we got some fun in store in that regard. But anyway, thanks, Gary, for running the net this week for 3 out of the 4 days so far, and fourth tomorrow. So thank you for that, and thanks to Jason for making things right on the internet front there. So KE8VZA back to net control. 73, everyone.
Roger that, Eric. Thanks for that. And yeah, Jason did a nice job. We did have some adjustments and some upgrades that we had to do to that part of the system, and we were prepared. We were definitely prepared. So again, huge shout out to Jason NADI for coming to our rescue. Glad he's on our team. I really am, for sure. All right, thanks for being here this morning, Eric. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk again soon. Let's see. There was something else, but it escaped me. Maybe tomorrow, Eric. All right, clearing the VZA. Let's pick up AB8AV. Good morning, John. How are you?
Good morning, Joe. I need to change my name. I'm fine, thank you. Everybody else will. Big plan for today is just grass cut. Tried it Monday, but just too wet the ground was. And I also know I can get parts from Amazon in a day to repair something. Not even paying to go out to the shop. Just call them up.
Oh, man, Amazon is our savior, right? There you go. It spoiled me. It absolutely spoiled me. It's Sears and Roebuck catalog on steroids. Yeah, for sure. Joe, I apologize. I know better. It's just there's too much stimuli coming my way in the morning like this, and I'm not prepared. I am just not prepared for it. That's for sure. All right, buddy. Take care, and I'll try to do better in the future. Anything else for the net before we move on there, Joe? AB8AV, over.
I'm going to try because I'd hate to have to redo all my QSL cards. So, you have a good day. AB8AV.
All right, Joe. Be responsible for that either. All right, you take care, and we'll talk again soon. Clearing with AB8AV. Let's pick up N8ZXB. Good morning, John. I think I got that one right.
And good morning, everybody in the Barometer Net, Northeast Ohio. Yeah, it's going to be a great day today. Weather-wise, I think at least it's going to be dry. And good time to get out and get some yard work done, I think. But other than that, not too much going on. And everybody have a great, safe day today. And terrific Thursday. Yeah, that is the day of the week. Just be safe out there and enjoy what you're doing. November 8th, Zulu X-Ray Bravo.
All right, John. Yeah, great advice. Yeah, let's whatever you're doing out there, do it safely. If you're traveling, travel safely. If you're working on a project, work on your project safely. Just do it safely. There you go. N8ZXB. John, thanks for being here on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll do it again tomorrow. Come on back for Fabulous Friday. All right, I'm at the bottom of my list. Let's make this the last call for the thoroughly terrific Thursday morning edition of the Barometer Net. Last call. Come on down.
N8WS, still in New London.
Here is November 8th, Alpha Hotel Sierra Fred. Fox Romeo Echo Delta in Berea, checking in, NADHS.
All right, there we go. That was the last call. And Bill, yeah, I had you in the log earlier there, sir. Got you in the log now again, but you don't count on as two numbers. Nah, nobody does that. N8AHS, Fred, you're in there, and there we have it. Nicely done. Fred, let's get you in there first. N8AHS to take it, and N8WS on deck.
All right, AA8CS and the net. Here is NADHS. I was glad to hear everybody in here this morning. Would like to reinforce what Mark, KC8FQV, mentioned a little while ago. I am also participating in the bus ride via the Cuyahoga Amateur Radio Society's chartered bus on Saturday, May the 17th. Down and back on the same day. Great buses. They're new buses equipped with seatbelts, washroom facilities, and charging ports. If you'd like to charge your HT or even your cell phone, they do have charging ports at each seat. The plan is no stop for breakfast on the way down, but may stop for a bite to eat on the way back. They arrive pretty close to the time that the gates open. There is shuttle service between the bus parking area and the Greene County Fairgrounds. Let me catch a second line. And also, I should add that the shuttle service goes throughout. In fact, last year I purchased a radio, didn't want to lug it around with me all day, and they gave me shuttle service back to the bus to drop it off and then back to the gate again. So really great service. Yeah, Mark was correct in quoting $60 as the fee. And the website, www.2cars, C-A-R-S, the number 2, and then cars.org. And that's about it. Thanks. Great job running the net. We'll set it back over to net control. Best 73, some NADHS. Oh yeah, entrance fee. I'm sorry, entrance fee is separate from the bus fee. Should add that. Take care, 73, NADHS.
All right, Fred, very good. And I've always said that if you're going down for one day, the bus is a pretty good alternative. Especially if you don't want to drive or whatever, but pretty efficient as well. All right, we're going to clear with AHS. Let's pick up the National Weather Service. Bill, the question of the day has been, what did you do with the sun? N8WS to take it, AA8CS. Good morning.
Hey, AHCS in the group, N8WS. Good morning, Iron Man. Wow. That's a kind of a diversion from Fearless Leader. I don't know what happened to the sun. I wish it would come out and cook this water off the grass so I could get a cut. And Chuck was talking about mowing and cutting and doing all. I have to mow everything. The grass is so tall, it might as well be hay. I haven't finished cutting for the first time yet. Oh, that's terrible. Well, not so much. Okay, break for time. Everything reset. N8WS. Air quality index this morning's at 37. That's in a good range. My sunrise 6:16. My sunset 8:35. Length of day 14 hours 18 minutes. Where's the time going? Oh, come on. Stupid computer. I got to get a new computer, I guess. I got 47 degrees this morning when I got up. I got up too early. I couldn't sleep last night. Humidity 97%, northeast winds at 7, barometer 3010, 2.46 degrees, visibility 7 miles. Prediction for today is, no, it won't scroll either. Oh well. It's supposed to rain after 10 a.m. Between 10 and 2, it's going to rain, supposedly. Well, maybe. Depends on where you live, I guess. Boy, this thing is crazy now. Solar flux indices at 154, sunspot number 95, A is 8, K is 3. Geomagnetic field is unset. No easy predicted. Tropo is at a 0, and space weather over from yesterday. Same two articles. Counterintuitive quiet continues, and the Centennial Gleisenberg cycle. That is a very good article if you got time to read it. There's only 3 sunspot groups on the sun this morning. It's been in a long time, too. Sorry about being late to answer, but I probably took a nap while you were calling everyone. Back to you, fearless leader. AAHCS in a group 7-3, everyone. NHWS.
Absolutely no worries, Bill. The fact that you made it, that's the important thing. Yep, that's it. All right. Well, we do have a nice weekend coming our way, so help us on the way with the wet grass. We should have 3 days of full sun, according to my prognosticator, anyway. So it's looking good for getting the grass mowed and manicured. Let's manicure our grass or our lawn. You have a manicured lawn, don't you? Yes. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, we're at the bottom of the list, bottom of the net, and let's call in the closer from the right field bullpen. Come on down, Kerry. Close her out. And guess what? You're number 42 today, buddy, and I'm number 43. You made it. This is AAHCS over to WHCTM to close her down.
Good morning, Gary, and good morning to all of our check-ins and listeners out there on this typical Ohio gray morning out there. Yeah, they do say we're going to get a little showers maybe today, later on, and then it'll clear off this afternoon. Who knows? Anyway, like everybody says, we got 3 days of beautiful Ohio weather coming with full sunshine. That'll be nice. We deserve it with all the rain we've had. Anyway, I really don't have anything this morning other than thank you, everybody, for the number 42 again today. That was we've done good all week. We've been in the 40s all week, so it's been good, and I'm sure Gary's looking forward to tomorrow, which will be his last hit of the week here as far as net control. 4 days of it, Gary. That's beyond the call of duty. But you done great. You done great this week. It's been fun for sure. Anyway, that's about all I have this morning. I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do there. Put a smile on your face and somebody else's. So with that, this is WHCTM, Kerry at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a terrific Thursday out there, and we'll do it again tomorrow. And we'll now turn it back to AAA Custom Select. And Gary, great job so far this week, and I know tomorrow will be just as good. And thank you again, everybody, for the number 42, the life answer to life, the universe, and everything, according to Doug Adams. Anyway, with that, back to you, Gary, and 73 all, WHCTM.
Another close. Thanks, Carrie, for being here this morning, closing her down, coming out of the right field bullpen on a daily basis. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nothing. I don't know how Ron did it. KD8 CVS. Ron was literally the Iron Man. He did the net Monday through Saturday, and the Barometer Net Monday through Saturday. Also did Club Net on Tuesday nights. Yeah, he was a pretty remarkable guy. That was his way of giving back, is what he said, and boy, he certainly did it in spades. All right, we're at the bottom of my list. 43 check-ins today. I do want to remind everybody that we do meet here regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour, 7 a.m. This net runs about an hour normally. I run it a little later normally. I don't know why. I just, we get a little long-winded. That does happen periodically. But we do want to make sure that we get the chance to talk to everybody, and everybody has a chance to talk to us. That's the whole idea. Be a regular check-in, please, and keep this wonderful net alive. After all, it is the premier drive time net in northeastern Ohio. This is the W8 WKY repeater on 147.39 megahertz in Doylestown, Ohio. The name here is Gary, the AHCS, and I return this repeater back to regular and standard amateur radio use. 73 all, AAHCS is clear.
W8WKY. W8WKY repeater PL114.8. W8WKY. W8WKY.